look like high bush cranberries. Maybe could be mountain ash. I think they're mountain ash. Sometimes you can tell by the leaves, and sometimes you can't tell by the leaves. Yeah, but these are mountain ash. They don't smell, but they're a nice ornament plant, but not much of a edible plant. The leaves can be used like say a band-aid. Like you can make a poultice out of, say, yarrow. You chew the yarrow and then you'll put it on a leaf. And then you just take the leaf and put it on like this with the yarrow in it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it'll stay there. Yeah. And like most leaves you can do that with them, eh? Like this leaf you can, you know, big leaves, right? You can do that with, and different kinds.
Raspberry bush?
Raspberry bush. You could tell by the looks of it, eh? But because it didn't get to grow, and because this is like a well-traveled road, it won't grow, right? But this is a raspberry bush. And you could see some of the raspberries that would have been on there for eating if it would have lived. You see them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They won't grow because of where it's at, right? Called a famine nibbler food. These you can eat right now. The petals, you can eat the petals. They're high in vitamin C. When they become a rose hip, see this one here is going to be a rose hip, just the way it's shaped. It already has the flowers fell off or the petals fell off, so now it's going to be a rose hip. And when that rose hip becomes big, like a big rose hip, then that rose hip can be gathered in the fall, and it can be used in jams and jellies and all kinds of sweet stuff. But when it's a rose hip and you use it for the medicine, one rose hip has 3 times the vitamin C as an orange. So that sort of tells you how potent it is and how good it is to for it being a medicinal plant. The leaves all can be used in teas. The flower can be used in jams and jellies as is, just like a flower. Put it in there anyways, like it. The rose hips can be used in the winter time. They'll be edible all year. But with the rose hips, it's best to dry them off because they have seeds in there, and the seeds are so tiny, and they've got like a fur on, like they're hairy. And if you eat the seeds will, the seeds when they come out, it's called itchy bum, because they'll come out and you get itchy bum from the seeds. It'll make, you know, and it sort of like it'll scratch or attach onto your intestines.
Oh wow!
And it's not good, right? You don't want that to happen. So yeah, so it's best to take dry the seed, the rose hip, and then you take the seeds out, and then you use just the rose hip, like it'll be red in the fall. I'm trying to find a half red one. Here's a bigger rose hip. This one here, I don't know if you can see it. And that'll turn red in the fall, and then it'll be ready to pick. So that now is going to feed this so that it grows up bigger.